No, I'm afraid there aren't any togas in sight, nor will there be any Bobby Heenan riding a very weird camel. There's going to be none of that today. Go watch Wrestlemania for that. You're here for Quiz Showdown, the show that was born out of the hell that was 2020, which is the subject of today's episode. Now, let's be honest, 2020 actually started out fairly well. I mean, WWE and AEW were in very strong positions to kick off the year. The road to WrestleMania, you could say, was in full gear. Nudge, wink, wink. But then, everything started to get a little bit rocky, you know.
Control the virus, go to work, sit in the sun, stay alert. We have a route and we have a plan. Work from home if you can. PPE to the people who need it.
We're dealing with a pandemic, you fanny.
Now yes, that worked very well on Quiz Showdown 2, so I figured it was appropriate again. But yes, you can get the idea. The world and the wrestling industry came to a screeching halt. The shows we were now seeing every week were now being held in empty arenas, even training centres. WrestleMania 36 even went to 2 days. But despite this, there was a lot of good that actually came out in that year. And we're going to look back in today's episode. In an episode that is totally not named after a TikTok trend that started last year. This is Quiz Showdown 9. What the VOC was that all about? And to come along in this journey of, let's call it a stroll down hell lane, I've got some folk here with me today. Now, it should be worth pointing out that, while we have our 4 people here, we were meant to have a 5th. We were supposed to have our reigning Quiz Showdown champion, Ryan Gallagher, here with us. However, due to scheduling conflicts, he will not be here today. And so, ladies and gentlemen...
Shat it!
He shat it. If you're Ross McLeod, he shat it. Now, because he's not here, the show must go on. And indeed today, there will be a new Quiz Showdown champion. Who is it going to be? We're about to find out. And for the introductions, I had to bring in the big guns on this one. So... Ladies and gentlemen, for our introductions, I now pass you over to our Dutch correspondent, Tom Brock.
In 1993 werd deze man bijna weggegooid in het ziekenhuis, omdat ze dachten dat hij de nageboorte was in plaats van de daadwerkelijke baby. Dames en heren, Ross McLeod.
For those of you who do not speak Dutch, he said, in 1993, this man was almost chucked out by the hospital staff after they thought he was the afterbirth and not the actual baby. It's Ross McLeod.
Alright, how are we? I had a smash in 2020, you know, I bought a house, went on holiday, killed a man, you know, it's uneventful, but eventful at the same time, you know what I mean? I'm going to kill a Dutch prick when I see him in 2022, right enough, but you know, that's another story.
Okay, I did not realise that we had Marty Jannetty on the episode today, so let's move on from that. We will now come on to our next introduction. Tom, over to you.
Deze dame is bereid om iedereen KO te slaan die zegt dat Christians debuut bij AEW een teleurstelling was. Dames en heren, Sarah Grieve.
Sarah's like, aye, cool story.
Mm-hmm.
I heard Christian and then that's it.
Yeah. Translated, this lady is prepared to knock anyone out who dares to say that Christian's AEW debut was a disappointment. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Sarah Grieve.
He's not wrong. He's absolutely not wrong, because if anyone tells me that, I will be prepared to hurt them.
I think everyone here can very easily believe that.
I'm sorry, hold on. I get afterbirth, and yet that joke's not... The unexpected twin. She's told us her origin story, and I don't get that. I get that intro.
With all fairness, Tom actually likes me, so...
This is why we voted Brexit.
We didn't.
We did.
Yeah, I
Haley,
don't know.
get my Union Jack.
We like Tom. We like Tom here.
The opinions expressed by Ross McLeod do not reflect those of Eat Sleep Suplex Retweet or its core members. So, after that interesting opinion there, we now move on to our next introduction. Tom, back to you.
Deze man komt sneller klaar wanneer hij de Undisputed Era theme song hoort dan bij het daadwerkelijk seks hebben met een vrouw. Dames en heren, David Hockney.
Translated. This man finishes faster when he hears the Undisputed Era music than he does during sex. It's David Hockney.
I was going to say, Dave, you should have waited.
I'm still hurting from the Undisputed Era breakup. Leave me alone.
I think we all are. Such good days. They were good. But moving on from that, we now have one final introduction. Tom?
Geen roost voor Kwaku. Kwaku is te goed om te roosten. Go on, Kwaku. Go on.
For those
He
of
loves
who
you.
don't
He loves you
speak
too
French,
much,
that was
Kwaku.
My friend Kwaku! My friend Kwaku! Like,
That was the rough translation of it.
You know something? Tom has actually found the right tone there in my introduction. Now, for today's Quiz Showdown, I've turned over a new leaf. No advertisements, no product placement, no hating. I am here for maximum focus to come in last place. Let's do it.
Well, we will find out very soon how well Kwaku is going to do, because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to kick off Quiz Showdown. What DIVOC was that all about? With some defining moments.
Oh, jeez, not that bloody picture again.
What?
Well, of course we're going to play that image again. So this is just going to be 8 questions, point each, and they'll all be focusing on aspects throughout the year. It's kind of like general knowledge, but we're looking at some big moments on this one. So, question number 1, folks. Pen and paper at the ready. Here we go. Edge returned in the 2020 Men's Royal Rumble match. Now, who was the third guy that he speared upon entering the ring?
Jesus.
It's a good one to start you off. And if you paid attention to Ross McLeod's Royal Rumble Quiz Showdown, this question was actually there, used as a tiebreaker.
All right, I was. I mean, sorry. No
Oh,
hate.
Like I can remember. Sorry, Ross, but like I can remember.
I've blocked out that question. Far too many people. It made me rethink doing my teaching degree.
I'm sorry that I just happened to be smart that night, okay?
Let's see how this continues on. The next question. At WrestleMania 36, Charlotte Flair won the NXT Women's Championship, defeating Rhea Ripley. Now, according to WWE, how many Women's Championships has she won overall?
Is this as of now or at the time?
This is altogether.
Right.
So how many Women's Championships has she won?
Just singles titles.
Singles.
Right, cool.
Oh, the single titles. Oh, the single titles. Oh, the single titles.
The brand
like
new
her
charity
name is-
single by Ross McLeod. Coming soon to no one.
Now that's what I call music I didn't want. Sorry, I said no hating. I couldn't resist. I cannot resist.
That was a good one. We like that one. Okay, moving on to our next question. Everyone all have answers for that one, yeah?
Yeah.
Alrighty, on to the next one. Now, R-Truth infamously lost the 24/7 championship to Mayor Glenn Jacobs while he was visiting a stadium in Notts County. But what did the mayor shout after he won the title? Kwaku just looking very offended by the fact that I have included a question that revolves around R-Truth potentially losing. I am sorry, buddy. I love you, but we got to ask this.
I don't remember this because I was just crying at the TV.
The
I
dream
wasn't
is
even
no
paying
remember
attention to what was being said.
It cut me deep, especially the 27 other times he lost it since that moment.
Yeah, I could understand that. Do we all have something written down for this one? Yes.
Yes.
Educated guess, unfortunately, but
Well, we'll
Mine
see
just
how
more
you fare.
educated, just a guess.
Fair enough. We'll take that. Our next question. WWE held the men's and women's Money in the Bank ladder matches simultaneously at WWE HQ. Otis was the winner for the men's. But how did he get the briefcase? We will
I
now...
actually recommended it to a non-wrestling fan last night. My cousin's been listening to, I can't remember the podcast name, but it's a spin-off of a football podcast he listens to. and he's had to like watch certain matches, and I was recommending matches to him, and I said Money in the Bank. He watched the Boneyard match last night and loved it.
There we go. Anyone can love whatever came out of that year. Now, in terms of other things that came out that year, here is our next question. Backlash featured the greatest wrestling match ever as Edge faced Randy Orton. Now, how long did the match last? I'll give you 2 points if you're spot on, and you can get a point if you're within a minute either side. And to think that in that match, Edge got injured on a reshoot.
Sucks to be him.
Yeah, that is very true.
Love the sympathy there. And sucks to be you.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you want that on a card, David Hockney will be happy to send you one.
I mean, it's a new business idea right there.
Exactly.
Get
Only
well
cards.
soon. Sucks to be you.
We now
Sorry
move
about
on
your
to-
IBS milk lemonade chocolate.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ.
As a fan
Well.
of Tune the Fat, I appreciate that one.
We have our next question. Now, as we saw throughout the year, WWE had to transition from an empty performance center to a performance center littered with the occasional NXT rookie floating around to the Thunderdome. Now, what I would like to know, what was the first pay-per-view held in the Thunderdome? Thoughts on the Thunderdome, guys? Are we liking it, or are we wishing they would just do away with it?
Love it.
No, I like it.
You've got to adapt in these times, and I'd rather seeing actual fan reactions than Shotzi Blackheart being told to cheer and when to cheer and what have you. So
Yeah, I get you.
That wasn't the worst one for me. It was seeing like Jessamine Duke, who like in that era of NXT with Shayna and all that, like absolutely destroying people, and then seeing her absolutely going all fangirl for her face, and it's like, that's a bit weird.
aye, it's as well. Like obviously, like I mentioned Shotzi Blackheart because she's got such distinctive green hair. Surely, like there was an occasional time when the camera panned to like behind the commentary desk, and you're like, "Oh, there's Dexter Loomis and that." Maybe they'll not show them as much. Surely you'd have put the most distinctive hairstyle like there. It was just a distraction.
Yeah, they could have thought it through, but evidently they didn't. And since we were talking about NXT, let's go to an NXT-related question. Now, Karrion Kross dominated his way to the NXT Championship in 2020. Now, including his title victory, how many matches had he actually wrestled in NXT at that point?
Oh, jeez.
Gosh.
There's only one answer in that I'm confident on so far. Last place is coming home, baby.
Quacker, just to
Yeah,
clarify,
that's by the way,
£24.80 is not a valid answer.
So I've got
Excuse
no
me,
answer I'm
folks.
confident on there.
Just wanted to make that clear for you, pal. Alright. Now, our last question on round 1. Tables, ladders, and chairs featured the Firefly Funhouse Inferno match, aka a murder! Isn't it amazing? But how long had it actually been since the last Inferno match took place? 2 points for spot on,
I know.
and 1 point if you're within a year.
Oh, God.
I know I've got this one.
Does the match actually have to be called the Inferno match? Or are
That's up to you.
Wait. Oh, good point, actually, yeah.
That's up to you.
Actually, no. Because I know what you're referring to, Ross, and I don't think that's the case.
Are you
I
what?
don't need you to think, I need you to know.
So, how many years it's
I'm just going with the rules of the match.
So, how long
that's the
had
way
it
I'm
been?
thinking it.
Yep, just how long had it been
I
between...
can't count.
That's a good start.
No, I know what year it was, but I don't know. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot
There you
simple
go.
maths for a second.
Oh wait, never mind. Daniel came back with a flashcard.
Very funny. He's watching Taskmaster in the other room. That's what he's doing. Because he knows that Kwaku would hurt him if there was any background noise.
Oh no, I'm not producing this. I couldn't give a shit.
I prefer Argumental to Taskmaster.
Well, you tell him that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm with Dave on that one. Do we all have answers
Argumental's
written down,
classic.
people?
Edit, obviously I care about all production values because I've got to say Daniel's put in so much work into Quiz Showdown throughout the year, so okay, then I'll just clap for him.
Why, thank you. Why, thank you. I thank you very much.
I gave the Dumbledore clap. The
Well done, Harry. Okay.
It's better than the usual clap you give. Sorry, I said no hating. I said no hating. I can't resist. I can't resist. I'm a natural hater. I'm sorry.
oh,
Wow.
That's spicy.
This is
Right,
this is stuff we
I
like.
like it.
This is stuff we
Nah.
like.
Right. That's the last hate. If I hate again, take points off me or whatever. I can't do it.
Nah.
Ross, be thinking
Okay.
what I'm thinking.
Now, let's just go through the answers. So, first question. Edge returned in the men's 2020 Rumble match. Who was the third person to be speared by him? I will go to Dave.
Bit of a guess, but Carl Anderson.
Incorrect. Kwaku, your answer is incorrect. Ross,
well, mine's is as well. Mine was AJ.
Mine was AJ.
the correct answer, people, was actually the eventual winner of the match, Drew McIntyre.
Part of me thought it would have been Drew, but I was like, nah, it can't have been Drew. No.
Did your
it's
count
funny.
also include Dolph Ziggler? Because technically it didn't happen as there was
It
no
didn't happen
camera
on TV.
evidence.
Well,
we
it's
didn't
been
see it, so
edited
it didn't
into the
happen.
broadcast on the network, so I have to go by that.
Yeah.
If a Dolph spears in
I
the
thought it
forest, does it make a sound?
The next question. Charlotte won the NXT Women's title, defeating Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania. How many women's championships has she won overall? Sarah?
Now, you specified singles matches, didn't you?
Yes.
Right, okay, 12.
Okie dokie. Ross?
12.
Okay. Dave? Mr. Huntley has
11.
given us the correct answer.
Oh, you
It is 11. I asked
Yes.
women's championships,
Hey!
not the Divas Championship.
Oh, no. Oh.
Well,
Quacky,
that's
you
funny
alright?
because I actually included.
Dave,
actually included
don't
the Divas
screw
in my
yourself on this. You just got the correct point.
I know. I thought the Divas title counted, but hey ho, I got the answer right.
I want to see who would maybe get that one.
Damn it.
I mean, I'm dancing like I knew it all along, but I was not looking yes.
Okay,
I'm
fair
not
enough.
gonna lie.
Okay, next question. R-Truth lost the 24/7 title to Mayor Glenn Jacobs, but what did the mayor shout as he ran away with the championship? Ross?
I've still got it.
I've still got it.
Okay, that's not what I said.
No.
I just said yes
Oh,
with,
No, mine-
with two S's because
no,
Why
mine
not?
was fuck your masks.
Oh, God.
Oh wow. I'm going to Disneyland. Is what I said.
I think you're a few years out, Dave.
I know. I'm saying that's. My thinking was he reused it, but hey ho.
That's okay, man. Okay, the finish to the men's Money in the Bank match is what I'm looking for here. How did Otis win the briefcase? Kwaku?
it was dropped down to him.
Okay, Dave?
Yeah, AJ and Corbin dropped it and he caught it.
Okay, I'll give any variant of that. It was dropped by AJ and Baron Corbin. So if you dropped it, or if you have the names, I'll take either.
Can't get my thing in shot.
I just had Corbin.
Ross,
Yeah.
that's good. I'll take that.
I knew it was AJ Styles, but I've forgotten who
What about
he
it,
was
Elliot?
fighting. I don't know if it was Elias or something. Or the
I'm not going
Miz.
to give myself that because I said that Corbin dropped it and he stole it.
There was no... Well, Actually, you know what, Sarah? I would give you that.
No.
Yeah.
That's the only way she learns.
No,
I wouldn't
that-
give her-
No, because Corporate
What's basically what I said.
stole it.
Pure Daddy Ross with
Yeah,
the hardest lessons.
I
Sorry.
was honestly not going to give myself.
basically
There's
what
the
I
big
said.
shadows.
Okay, our next. Okay, the next question. So the greatest wrestling match ever, Edge versus Randy Orton. How long did it last? I'll go round and get your guesses. So Quacker,
18. Oh no, wait, that was Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan. 18.
okay. Dave,
33 minutes.
33 minutes. Okay, Sarah.
36 minutes.
Okay, Ross.
It was long.
I was in the process of moving and fell asleep twice during this match, so I went 47-17.
Ross, you are the closest, but you don't get it, I'm afraid.
Oh,
The match lasted 44 minutes and 45
Oh.
seconds.
Did it? Wow.
Yep. If I'm not
Jeez.
mistaken, this actually makes this match longer than Triple H and Michaels in Hell in a Cell.
No, it's just short. The Hell in a Cell was 47 minutes.
I was like, the
Jesus Christ.
WrestleMania match was
Hmm.
30, about 35 minutes, right?
Aye.
I didn't think that could go longer than that. Oh my god.
You wouldn't think it from all the weird hijinks they put into that match.
Anywho.
Okay, our next question. So, WWE debuted the Thunderdome. What was the pay-per-view that debuted it? Dave.
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam is the correct answer.
I'm so mad at myself. I scratched out SummerSlam and put
Good job,
Backlash.
Clacker.
I'm mad at myself. I had it. I was like, was it SummerSlam? No, that seems too early.
Backlash was still in the performance there. I think that was one of the first ones they had fans in for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it'd be interesting to see your answers on this one. So, Karrion Kross dominated his way to the NXT Championship in 2020, including his title victory. How many matches had he wrestled at that point? Oh, Ross, I'm guessing Ross, you've got a...
I didn't include his title victory. I thought it
Okay.
meant before he won the title. So my answer was 2, Ciampa and Bronson Reed.
Ooh. Okay, Sarah?
Ooh.
I said 4.
4, okay. Kwaku?
Lucky 7.
7 for Kwaku. Dave?
5.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can reveal that only one of you has it spot on. And it's the MVP himself. Karrion Kross wrestled 7 matches,
done.
including his win of the NXT title.
I
There
mean,
you
I'm
go.
still losing, but let me take that, please. Don't ask me to name them, please.
Don't worry, I'm not going to ask that, don't worry.
Thank you.
Was
Okay,
one of
the
them
next-
Damien Priest? Oh.
You
You don't do it right, Dave. I don't know what it is. It's like...
No, mine sounds just like Jack's laughing.
For Christ's sake. Okay,
God, I
the
can hear it in my head, him laughing now. I'll shut
Now,
up
next
my
question
dreams for the rest of my
is-
days.
next question is, how long had it been since the last Inferno match took place before tables, ladders, and chairs? Ross, you're shaking your head. What was your answer?
Yes, I thought you were going to be pernickety, and then I realised you were going to be pedantic because you didn't include a Divas title. So I said 7 years, meaning the Ring of Fire. But I've got a feeling it'll be longer than that.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Sarah, what was your guess?
I said 14 years, 2006.
Okay. If you have 14 years, give yourself a pat in the back and the point. It was 2
What's
points
it?
actually for that one.
Was it Kane MVP?
Kane and MVP, yes. The last
said
proper
16.
Inferno match.
I said 16. I thought it was 2004.
No points for you there, I'm afraid, Quacker.
Oh,
Yep, Kane and MVP's Inferno match kicked off Armageddon 2006.
Nice.
Okay, so
the pay-per-view I always seem to remember.
okay, folks, please add up your points, and I will come to you for your points. Ross, how many points have you got?
I got 3.
3 points for Ross. Sarah?
I got 3.
3 for Sarah. Okay. Dave?
5.
5 for Dave. And Kwaku?
4.
4. Okie dokie. As things stand at the end of that round, David Hockney is currently in the lead with 5 points, Kwaku behind him on 4, while Ross and Sarah are tied at the bottom on 3 points. Doing very well as we head into our next round. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the return of Truth or Lies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course, we have to feature a comedic R-Truth image for this one. So it's going to be 6 questions, and there will be 1 point per each answer. Folks, are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Our first question. The triple threat match for the Smackdown tag titles at Wrestlemania featured on the same night as Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's all a blur.
A drunken blur, or just a very tired blur because of early?
A very tired blur. I worked that day.
I remember that. A tag team title decided by singles competition, essentially.
I believe it was to do with some members of the teams actually having to isolate at that point.
Yeah.
Nice put up with COVID.
Mm. Thankfully, as we know, he would get back to health very soon. Our next question. Aleister Black and Rey Mysterio were seemingly thrown off the roof at Money in the Bank.
Ooh.
There seems to be a theme in 2020 with attempted murder. Is this the case again for Money in the Bank? We will find out when we go over the answers. Next question, if everyone is ready to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. R-Truth won his 35th 24/7 championship by pinning Riddick Moss while he was out for a jog.
How on earth are we supposed to know that? He's had God knows how many reigns.
He's on his 51st, I'll have you know.
Just, Dave, think of it this way. You have a 50-50 chance of getting this question right.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I hate this round.
Oh.
That's why I love it.
Just wait till Quiz Showdown 10, then you're going to hate everything about life.
You'll hear more on Quiz Showdown 10 a little later in the show.
Sarah, from that statement, does your quiz come with the BBC Action Line number?
No.
Okay.
No.
I maybe advise it if that's the motto of it.
Okay, then. Let us move on to the next Truth or Lies question. Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara at AEW All Out ended via referee stoppage.
A question I do know. Yay.
Yeah, that match was very infamous, if I remember correctly.
If you could call it a match.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Okay. The next question on this one. Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus the Young Bucks was rated 4.75 stars by Dave Meltzer. Dave Meltzer, the man who knows everything about wrestling. I'm kidding.
What is professional wrestling?
Let us ask Uncle Dave.
Ross,
Mr.
has
Meltzer?
anyone answered you on that yet?
Still no. Still waiting.
That's been like, what, 2 years, isn't it?
I believe that was the first debate and that was before the second anniversary.
The final question of the round. By taking part in the Boneyard match, The Undertaker became the superstar with the most pay-per-view matches in WWE history.
Oh.
That another one I do know.
Very confident.
I
in the
remember
answer
seeing
there,
the
Sarah.
statistics. I saw the statistics for this just today as well.
I'm pretty sure I posted something in the chat.
You've
couple
been
of days ago.
studying.
But
No,
when it
No,
comes to
I
a quiz
saw-
showdown, that is a helpful strategy, to study for a quiz.
Yeah, but
I
nobody
saw
likes
it-
the square.
It was Sarah's post that clocked me onto it. That's why.
Yep, that's why I'm fairly confident.
Okay, let us go over the answers to this one. The first question, the triple threat ladder match for the Smackdown tag titles featured on the same night as Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Ross.
I've got a theory, and if the theory is correct, I went lies.
Your theory is correct.
Yes.
It was a lie.
Yes.
The ladder match was on night 1, whereas Rhea and Charlotte opened night 2.
Yeah.
Okay, the next question. Aleister Black and Rey Mysterio were seemingly thrown off the roof at Money in the Bank. Dave.
True.
True indeed. Like I said, WWE seemed to have a thing about murder in 2020.
I thought it was Ricochet.
I couldn't remember if Alistair had actually been thrown off. I knew Ray had, but I couldn't remember Alistair, and I was like, I'm pretty sure he died, though.
He got thrown off, even though they confirmed the next night that they conveniently landed on a lower section of the roof that was underneath. You know, the one that they showed in the sweeping helicopter shot of the building?
That was not there.
Yeah.
It's nice that we can talk about men getting tossed off, isn't it?
Oh, there's no
Even made me
hating
want to
thing.
post
I
it
had
as well.
I had something in reply there, but there's no hating rule from me. Oh, honestly,
You're
why
doing
did
good,
I say
Quacker.
that?
You're doing good.
No, I'm not. I failed in under 2 minutes.
Oh,
We'll see how you... We'll see. The difference is for Ross, it's under a minute.
that was so delayed there, Hockney. Are you on satellite phone?
I'm not on my Wi-Fi.
Now, the next question. R-Truth won the 35th 24/7 championship by pinning Riddick Moss while he was out for a jog. Quacker.
True.
It's
Yes.
the truth. This was indeed
I
reign
thought
number
you were-
35.
Was this just before
I thought you'd been quite- I thought it was
WrestleMania and
against
Riddick
36
Moss?
or something.
Riddick Moss is berating the referee, saying this is too nice a neighbourhood. Referees don't live here.
Pretty much, yeah, that was it.
Right. See, I remember that, but I couldn't remember if it was like a jog thing. I seen the clip on WWE.com.
Yeah, he was out for a jog and then
See,
the
I thought
referee
it-
pulled up.
So I put
See, I thought it was like the
bracket
32nd and 33rd.
This was reign number 35. Took a lot of googling for me just to make sure I was right about that one. Our next
You're
question.
looking very cute from Impractical Jokers there, Daniel. I've just noticed the hat.
You just noticed it.
I just know. Yeah, I've really not been paying attention.
This is my hair getting a bit wild again, so I'm just keeping it out of the way. Because it was like you could see throughout the first 4 quiz showdowns, my hair getting steadily like ridiculous. So rather than go through that again, because I know somebody would cut my hair in the middle of the night, like I just figured I'll save the trouble. I mean, hell, Quacker had to deal with me wearing this the other day when he was over.
He's hiding that Tony Schiavone look.
Yeah, this is a thing. Side note, quickly. This is a thing that Tom said to us one night. I can't remember if he was maybe slightly pissed or anything. He said that I remind him of a young Tony Schiavone.
I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah, I see that.
Take the hat off. Take the hat off. Honestly, it does.
Well, just like this.
Mm-hmm.
Currently not really looking as much as Tony Schiavone right now, but
I can see it.
yeah, it's now become the running
You're
gag.
just missing a pair of glasses.
True that, and shaving his beard the way he does it.
Ross, can you
Okey-dokey.
donate your glasses?
Through a screen? No, because I'm not in the Marvel universe.
Oh, for God. Wow. Bloody useless, you.
As we move on from Quacker's disappointment, the next question. Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara at AEW All Out ended via referee stoppage. Now, who have I not come to in this one? I believe Sarah. Was that the case?
No, that's a lie.
You're correct, it was a lie. The doctors allowed Matt to continue, and then he lost via not answering a referee's 10 count.
After going
See,
through
I
a
was
table.
wondering as well, your trick questions last round, I was like,
Yeah.
right, I remember it stopped, but then it went away from it, and then it went back to it.
The next question. Hangman Page and Kenny Omega versus the Young Bucks was rated 4.75 stars. Dave.
No, that's a lie. It was 5.25.
Well, I may have missed the 5.25 part, but yeah, it was lies. He rated it higher than that.
I put lies because they did not win match of the year or something like that. Like in Dave Meltzer's world, that is.
Pretty sure he did give it that, yeah.
Yeah.
Wrestling Observer Newsletter Match of the Year 2021, yeah.
Yeah, anything that involves like AEW stars, Meltzer just loves it.
Or the
Okay,
or the Japan Dome. Whatever.
Oh, that too, yeah. The last question of this round. By taking part in the Boneyard match, The Undertaker became the superstar with the most pay-per-view matches in WWE history. Kwaku.
Truth.
Dave.
Yeah, I said true as well.
Ross.
I went lies. I think it's Kane.
It's gotta be Kane!
God damn it.
Perfect score.
Yep. With Kane's... So, yep, with
The
Kane's
stuff-
appearance in the Royal Rumble match, he is now 2 matches above Undertaker. Okay, guys, please total up your scores.
There was,
I get screwed over here.
All right. Okay, Ross, how many points?
6 from 6 there.
6, okay. Sarah?
I got 5.
Oh,
5 for
lovely, stole my
Sarah.
papers.
Dave?
Well done, Ross. Well
Just
done.
3. Just 3.
3 from that one, okay. And Kwaku?
I like how Dave says just 3 to make me feel better. I got 2.
2 for Kwaku. Okay.
And that's what
The
you call a
complexion
comeback,
has-
Ross.
The complexion has changed. Ross now leads with 9 points. Sarah and Dave are tied on 8. And Kwaku is down at the bottom on 6 for now. Will that change? We will find out as we
No.
move in. We'll find out if that changes, because we're actually going in, folks, to a new round.
Ooh.
Something new. It's going to be mental, because, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to play The Price is White, Paul White.
Oh, God.
In terms of this round, this is essentially The Price is Right. I have looked online. I have found some very strange things. Well,
Oh
a combination of
my God.
strange and some interesting things that
Mate,
you can go and buy.
You need to clean up your Google search history, my man.
Pamela and I have already had quite a discussion about this. Yeah. She echoes your sentiments. So I've found 4 items. I'm going to put them on screen, and you just have to guess the price. The person who gets the points is the person who is the closest without going over. Bob Barker rules, because Bob Barker's a legend. And you'll receive 2 points if you get the closest score without going over. Everyone understanding, yeah?
Jesus. Right, okay.
And for the ease of simplicity, all the items I'm going to give you, the prices are in dollars. Just so that way
Right.
we can keep it
I
uniform.
was going to ask.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't worry, I made sure. Russell's
Sorry,
having a...
Haley thinks she's funny. I'm in my conservatory, and she's. If you open the bathroom window, you're overlooking the conservatory roof, and she just threw a cup of water on the conservatory roof. I
Ladies
did
and
it to
gentlemen.
her. The first week we moved in, she had people in the conservatory, and I did it to her. I think she's waited a while, but she's opened the back.
Well, there we go.
As long as
Okay.
it wasn't the dogs, it's fine.
That was the dog.
Yeah, I'm sorry Okay, so in terms of this first item, I don't quite know how to feel about this. So this is a genuine thing you can buy. This one is coming from eBay. And you can put a bid in, or actually, no, correction, you can buy this right now. This is a ring-worn corset, as worn by Becky Lynch at Tables, Ladders and Chairs 2015. This is genuinely available to buy on eBay. The silence says it all. The internet is weird.
No, I'm just thinking
It's
gonna
not
be
the
a high
weirdest thing I've
price.
seen. Not the weirdest thing I've seen.
That's actually a good point.
Oh,
I've seen Shotzi Blackheart selling her underwear, so
Like, what kind of person would want to buy something that's been worn and it's been signed? It's
Dave, you
Hmm.
don't know. Trust me. Trust me.
or actually, the more worrying thing is how much are people willing to pay for it?
I don't know. See
Well,
if it was
we will-
see if it was like Christian's like t-shirt that he wore like at the Royal Rumble.
Mhm.
I would give anything for that.
Let's just make. Let me just say, if the market wasn't so lucrative, you would have
Is that a
found it
dog?
online.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, he's
Ladies and
so
gentlemen,
good.
we have a dog on the screen.
We have a doggy. Oh, he's so cute. Hello. Oh, bye-bye.
Okay, that was a good cameo there. Okay, do we all have a guess down for that first item then?
Good dog.
I'm going to sound really ridiculous here with these prices. It's mad.
Ah, don't worry, we'll get all our answers later on. Item 2 on this listing is available from Amazon,
Oh, goody.
and it is a copy of It's True, Kurt Angle's autobiography. Now, for context, this particular autobiography was released in 2002,
Right,
so it's been around for a wee bit.
So it's a signed copy, did you say? Sorry.
Nope, no signed copy, this is a
Just a
paperback
copy.
copy. And this is available right now on Amazon.
This is like the first time in ages I've had to draw a dollar sign.
I just wrote dollars.
Yeah, well, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll go for that. Do we all have a guess on that one then, folks?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, Dave was saying about how it was weird people would buy worn things that are signed. I don't think it gets any weirder than what I am about to put on screen.
Is it someone's tooth?
Oh no.
Careful.
It's another worn thing that is signed. It is Brie Bella's Luigi costume from a 2012 WWE Halloween shoot. Available on eBay right now.
Jeez, oh.
Like we said, the internet is weird.
I'm wondering because if it's Bella Twins related, do you think that's something Stacey would buy?
No.
She wouldn't go that far. She
No.
would buy official merchandise, but she would not go to
I
like
think-
to buy
I'm gonna
something that they've
go
worn.
big with this one because not only is it for creeps that like wrestling, it's also creeps that like Nintendo or people women dressed up like Nintendo characters.
I know you're
I
right.
like her.
Stacey's
Interesting
more-
logic there.
Like the only
like-
thing I would go probably buy is like a signed Nikki Bella hat that like maybe she wore at WrestleMania or something.
I like how Ross has assessed the market like he's going to drag his dead with it.
I mean, he's gone into quite a lot of thinking on that, which is unique.
Yeah.
Right, item
50,000
4.
pound investment for 20% in my weird costume business.
Listen, I get 6 for 6 for the last round. This is just a stab in the dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just
Now,
Complete stab.
our next item is a fairly recent one, and it is coming from WWE.com. WWEshop.com, I should say, rather. This is the collector's edition Austin 316 Commemorative Championship Belt.
Oh, I've seen these advertised.
Oh my
They're-
god, I've seen that. Yes.
Now, as you can see, it comes in a skull-shaped case, comes with the skull accessory to the side there, and of course, the main part of it, the custom skull championship. This is available currently as part of the collector's title series on WWEshop.com.
could not tell you.
I remember The Undertaker had something similar like this as well, and it was ridiculously priced.
Yeah. To be fair, all those belts are very ridiculously priced.
Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars.
Yeah, I can see where you're going with that.
Ow, ow.
Now,
Just
For
to
this
let
one-
you know, like I've scored out my first answer here, so just in case you go.
okay,
But later
that's fair
on-
enough. Okay, so I'm going to go round you each and get your guess. So,
Oh, there's only 4. Right, sorry.
only the 4. Okay, so now, Kwaku, what was your guess for the Becky Lynch ring-worn corset?
Don't know why, but I think 300 springs to mind.
Okay, 300. Dave?
150.
150. Okay. Sarah?
Yeah, $150.
All right. And Ross?
You know, the working man, I believe, has been priced out of the good, honest pervert game, so I went $3,000.
So as it is,
Can you imagine Ross at the trade union rally? Working man can't be a pervert anymore. What is going on with the world?
per the Price is Right rules, closest without going over, the points go to Kwakuraji. This item genuinely costs $2,487.60.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yes, the
Yeah,
internet is weird.
I went high because I've seen like the lucha masks that Grant wants to buy, and it's like ring worn lucha masks, and they're like $3,000, $4,000. But like, see, what was it?
$2,487.60.
Is that the current bid, or is that what they're wanting for it?
That's
Is
what
that
they are
including
wanting
shipping?
for it right now.
Wow.
Right,
That is including
that's
it.
a rather oddly specific price.
I mean,
Yeah.
what does that
No.
translate to in pounds? Actually, I'm going to check.
That's like just shy of $2,000, I think.
I
It
believe
probably
so, yeah.
covers their legal fees to get off an incel case.
Yeah, probably.
Possibly is that, yeah.
So that was what, 2,000?
$487.60.
It'll be about
60 cents. £1,811.35.
Yep.
yeah, I was going to say it's about £1,800.
The
No, you
internet's weird,
didn't,
people.
Dave.
Now, moving on to item 2, the paperback copy of It's True by Kurt Angle, the autobiography. Let's go around again. So, Dave, what did you put as your guess for this one?
$5.99.
$5.99. Okay. Quacker.
I went for $17.
$17. Okay. Sarah?
I went for $49.99.
$49.99. Okay. And Ross?
$49.99.
I went $2.
$2.
That's what he's worth to you.
Well, that's interesting.
In the dark.
Okay. I can reveal it is 2 points to David Hockney.
Oh,
Yes.
Kurt Angle's book is currently on Amazon for $6.89.
Ooh. See, I nearly wrote $6, but I thought the 99 pence is probably going to make a difference, so I went with that. But I actually bought I got an audio book from iTunes, and it was about $6.99. So that was sort of my my guessing point.
Okay.
how much for an audiobook? True.
Yeah.
Oh, I think he got,
Audiobooks can go for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay,
ebook.
item number
They're like
item number
three.
3. I can't believe I'm even saying this again. The signed Luigi outfit as worn by Brie Bella. Ross, I will come to you first on this one, and it's not really helping that you've given such an evil giggle. What is your guess?
No, well, I'm well over, but I was laughing because that's such a weird. It reminds me of Big Bang Theory when Sheldon goes, "I'm going to have Stan Lee sign my Batman comic," and it becomes limited edition. I went $40,000.
$40,000.
Oh,
Okay,
The
okay.
pervert with a bit of capital.
Right. Sarah.
I said $5,000.
$5,000. Okay. Dave.
My thinking was the same as the corset, except about half that. So I went $75.
God's sake.
I know.
It costs more than that
Right,
to probably
I
Quaku.
don't know. Jeez.
Well, now that I know how much the corset is, that is way out what I've got. I went with $100.
Well, I have to go by Price is Right rules, so the closest without going over, the 2 points go to Quaku on this one.
Oh!
But bear in mind, this is like closest without going over, because the
So
price for this
Don't.
is $1,499.99.
Oh.
Is that it? I expected way more.
Mother of God.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are having a very strange look at the internet tonight.
I mean, I can't believe I got 2 points for being $1,399 out, but oh well. Swings
got
and
it.
roundabouts.
Best David Price is right.
Okay, the next one.
Well, I mean, look, Quacko's favourite film is Coming to America, and by how accurate he's getting these answers, it appears he'll come to anything. So, you know.
Hey,
Wow.
my brother. How are you today?
What does dumb mean?
Oh, God. Okay, item number 4. The Stone Cold Steve Austin Commemorative Championship belt on WWEshop.com. David, what was your guess?
Bit of a more reasonable guess this time. I went with $399.
Okay, $399. Quaku.
Well, oops. I went 400.
Okay, 400. Ross.
Oh God.
So I'm just saying the first answer I gave, just so I don't kick myself if I get it wrong. So originally I went $79.99 and I scored it out and went $300.
Okay, 300 from Ross. Sarah.
I put 125 because WWE are not that extortionate.
Well,
It can be.
They can be, but not that.
so
Oh no, but titles they are.
remind me again of your answers, Dave and Quaku.
400 on the
300.
nose.
399.
It's 2 points again to Quaku because the Austin title belt goes for $999.99.
My God.
Hold up, I'm sorry. I need
Yep.
to, I need to chill.
Jesus.
I
Wept.
can't, no, I don't believe that. So WWE shop.
Bear in
I'm
mind,
sure
I went to the US shop on this one
Right, hold up,
because
hold
it'll
up, hold up.
automatically try and convert it to.
Right,
Oh
WWE
no!
I'm
You're
looking
one.
at the. Wait,
I may have
what
been
site
on
is that title?
Euroshop.
No, I'm not on Euroshop. I went for the
Well,
actual.
folks, after that round, I've proved that the price is black.
What
Alistair
size was
Black.
that? Is that a big one or is that? Oh, oh, I seen the mini one.
Ooh.
Oh, was it the
seen
mini one? we were
mini
looking
one.
at?
It was
Sarah,
the mini one. I think I seen on Twitter.
Sarah,
Oh,
see,
that's
being,
why.
see when you see European Home of Wrestling belts and stuff, they always have belts for sale for like $300. So I
Yeah,
just
but I
knew.
thought that I was thinking the mini one because that's the one I had seen. It's like a little tiny one.
Yeah. That was just my thinking. The normal belts are 300. Let's just add an extra 100 on because it's the Austin belt. And then it turned out I was wrong. I should have added 600 more on, but then I would have been wrong. So I was right.
Well, I got
Very well.
nothing that round,
Okay,
so don't change my score.
Okay, so let's just go around the scores. So Ross, how many did you get there?
Would you like it in points or percentages?
Or a slice
Well,
of pie.
tell you what, just go for points. Amuse me.
Fuck all.
Okay, 0 for Ross. Sarah, was that 0 for you as well?
See.
0 for Ross, for Sarah and Ross. Hotney,
2.
2 for
It's
Hotney.
true. It's true.
And Quaku,
I got 75% and 6 points.
6 points for Quaku.
I'll go f
Oh.
myself.
Okay, ladies and
I know
gentlemen,
there goes that comeback for us.
going into round
I
4.
may not be hated, but Ross definitely is.
Going into round 4, folks. In last place at the moment is Sarah Grieve on 8 points. Ross remains where he is as well on 9 points. Second place with 10 points is David Hockney. In the lead right now on 12 points, it's the MVEP Kwakuraji.
Folks, like, you won't believe it. There's a catastrophic fire outside the Lindsay. I need to go put the fire out real quick. So I bid y'all adieu. Can we just end the quiz now? I've won. Let's go.
No. That's not how we play here, Kwaku. Now, folks, we're going to move on to our next round, and as we are aware, 2020 ended on a bit of a 2020 ended on a dud. Unfortunately, we lost someone who, quite frankly, by all accounts, is one of the best humans that has ever walked the earth, and that was Mr. Brody Lee. So I think it's only fitting that we have ourselves a round dedicated to the Exalted One. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Exalted Round. This round's going to be...
to mention, I don't think I've watched an episode of Dynamite or Dark in about 8 months.
Oh, you should.
we'll
Dark
see.
Order are amazing.
Mm-hmm.
My
Oh, they all
favorite
are.
leader.
They all are indeed.
My
Now,
favorite leader.
in this round, it's going to be a big one because Brody Lee, of course, was a larger-than-life character. So there's 10 questions in this round. 1 point per answer, unless I specify. And the first question is, what is the correct response to "It's Thursday"? Became a phrase almost synonymous with Mr. Brody Lee. We all have a guess for that one, yeah?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Our next question. Now, in WWE as Luke Harper, Harper and Rowan reached the NXT Tag Team Championship Tournament Finals in 2013. Now, who defeated them to become the NXT Tag Team Champions? Who remembers NXT in the year 2013?
Oh, I remember bits of it.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Was this the crown the inaugural champions?
I believe so, yes.
Sorted.
Oh,
I don't remember. Oh
Well, we now move on.
no! I know one. I don't remember who was the second person. Who was the second person? Who was the second person? Oh no! Leave me alone.
We'll see. We'll see if you get. we'll see if you get anything.
No, I know.
Okay,
I know,
okay. Okay, we'll move on to the next question while Sarah has that moment of realization. Next question is that Harper and Rowan wrestled their first main roster match as a team on the July 26th, 2013 episode of Smackdown, my 18th birthday. Which team did they defeat in their debut?
Wait,
2013. Who was there?
what? That's
Which
the
team
game
did Harper and Rowan defeat in their main roster debut?
Who was around in 2013?
Oh!
Uh,
Because it's a team I wish to forget.
There was a lot of teams around at that point that most people would
Sarah,
like to forget.
what teams do you remember in 2013?
Nice
I'm
try,
telling
Quacker. Very
What?
nice
Telling
try.
you.
What? I tried.
Not telling.
Okay.
there's a team I'm
Our-
thinking of, but they split up and get back together that many times. I don't know if this is one of the times they were split up.
Well, we will find out. Our next question.
yeah.
At Extreme Rules 2015, Harper faced Dean Ambrose in a Chicago street fight. Now, according to WWE,
Oh, jeez.
how long was this match? 2 points if you get it spot on, and I'll give you a point if you're within 2 minutes either side. Now, I remember watching this pay-per-view and very much just trying to figure out what the hell was going on.
Right, just for clarification, when you come to, if you want to come to me first for this answer, because I've scored my first answer out. Just
Okay.
because I can already see me getting it spot on and people being like, cheating.
Okay, fair enough.
It went forever.
I'm pretty sure this was on a
Also-
walk culture list, so that's where I'm getting this answer from.
I've also scored out my answer for the tag team because I've got no confidence in myself.
Fair enough.
Who did you put down first?
That is a very nice try, Kwaku.
Oh, for
Okay.
goodness sake.
Our next
Daniel,
question.
would you mind reading out the second, some of the things on the second page of your sheet for me, please? Just in case it's the answer.
Now, our next question.
See,
Next
this
quack
is
will
why-
just be like phoning people that aren't even on this, just like, hey, Stevie!
At this rate, I'm going to phone my girlfriend, even though she's watched one wrestling match, and that wasn't because I forced her to.
Out of interest, what match was that?
It was an NXT takeover. I forgot what it was because she was asking a lot of questions at the time. So
I do actually remember you telling me about this. Okay, fair enough. Okay, next one. Before departing WWE in 2019, Harper was drafted in the draft that year. Which brand was he drafted to? I was actually surprised when I remembered, oh yeah, he got drafted. It was just a little over a year ago at time of recording, on March 18th, 2020, that the Exalted One arrived in AEW, when the Dark Order attacked SCU. Now, 50-50 chance of getting this question right. Who was the first person he attacked? Was it Daniels or Kazarian? We all have a name down for this one, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
David, who was the SmackDown tag team champion in 2013?
Well, it's hard to say, really.
crikey.
Tag team champions were spread across 2 brands.
That I agree with you, but there's a good reason why I said SmackDown tag team
Quacko.
champions.
No, there wasn't
gonna
a
knock your
SmackDown
logic
tag
out
title
of your
at that
head.
time.
As well said, the brand exclusive tag titles did not return until 2016. It was just one set of tag titles.
Okay, so who was the tag team champion in 2013? Give me
The
one.
people
Next
that
question.
held the people that held the ugly brown belts.
On the series Being the Elite, Brody Lee would debut his Mr. McMahon style character, Mr. Brody Lee. Now, when he was dealing with members of the Dark Order, what everyday item would he use to knock them out?
Wait, knock them out or just hit them?
Knock them out.
Oh! I was watching a Being the Elite compilation of like the best of the Dark Order stuff, and I tell you, it's like some of the best pieces of watching I've ever
Yeah.
seen. It's amazing.
Like, he would.
Evil
he
Uno
would,
can do
like,
no wrong.
Yeah, to be fair for this answer, would either knock them out or just, they'd be like, ow!
Yeah,
Not quite sounding like that, but you get the idea.
yeah.
Okay. Moving
One
on
of my
to
favorite
our...
things to watch.
Now, moving on to the next question. Brody Lee didn't wrestle a lot of matches in AEW. Which makes it easy for me to ask this question. How many matches did he wrestle in AEW?
I think this was asked in the Rumble quiz, wasn't it?
Might have been.
Was it?
It was a tiebreaker. Mm-hmm.
It was indeed, yes. If you remember the answer, then it might serve you well.
Ross, do you know any famous duels from 2013?
Well, my favourite duo was the trio of 3-man band.
At this rate, that's my answer.
Okay, okay.
This is
I
Now,
will be so raging if you get that and I don't.
following on from that previous question there, what was his overall win-loss record in AEW?
Oh. So it's based on the previous answer then.
Indeed it is, Mr. Hockney. Indeed it is.
I think I know how many losses, but
Aye. Is this just 1 point?
Yep, just 1 point. All these
Okay.
answers are 1 point. All the answers 1 point, bar the 2 points if you get spot on the Extreme Rules question. Right, final question of this round. So, on December 30th, AEW aired the Brody Lee Celebration of Life episode. And at the end of the night, Tony Khan came to the ring with Cody Rhodes and the surviving members of Brody Lee's family. Now, what I would like to ask is, what was the declaration that Tony Khan made regarding Brody's son, -1?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we all got our answers ready to go through, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So, Sarah,
Yes.
what is the correct response to the phrase, "It's Thursday"?
You know what that means?
Yeah.
Indeed, you know what that means.
You just started doing it like over random days on Twitter as well. It's like
Mm.
it's Sunday, it's Monday, just
Yeah.
every day.
I
It's
think, he
Wednesday.
tweeted, I think he tweeted it like every day for a year at one point.
Yep.
Every day
sure
he
he
did
did,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Very
because
dedicated to it.
WWE told him he had to be more social media active. Some guy called Larry said, you need to put descriptions on your Instagram. So for like a year, every picture he put, Larry, this is a picture of me in China. Larry,
Yeah.
this is a picture of me and my son going fishing.
Okay. Next question. Who defeated Harper and Rowan to win the inaugural NXT Tag Team Championships? Ross.
I went Adrian Neville and Oliver Gray.
Mm-hmm.
Bang on the money. It was indeed
Yep.
Adrian Neville
That
and
was my
Oliver Gray.
revelation. It was my revelation.
I don't suppose they were members of the Ascension.
No.
No, Kwaku, no.
It's worth a try.
Okay, next question. Harper and Rowan wrestled their first main event match on the July 26th, 2013 Smackdown. Who did they defeat? David.
Complete guess with Los Matadores.
Okay, Sarah?
I said tons of funk.
The correct answer is Tons of Funk.
Oh, you bastard.
God.
Sarah, you did not
That's what I
help me. How dare
I
you?
said I wanted to forget that tag team.
Many people
How
did as
did-
well.
Help.
I'm one of them.
How on earth did you remember that?
Because
I
Brody
went
said he's a
prime
big
time
guy.
players.
I
And
just
then-
remember and you still had Naomi and Cameron kicking around as well, so
Remember
Nah,
when
they
they
hadn't quite
started
split off.
feuding?
Yeah.
Don't remind me.
I
Okay.
went prime time players and then went, no, they were broke up and went Slater Gator.
no, I'm pretty sure they had a match against Cody and Dustin the next again week. I'm pretty sure because I couldn't remember if it was them two or Tons of Funk.
All right. Now, the next question. How long was the Dean Ambrose, Luke Harper, Chicago street fight at Extreme Rules? Ross, I'll come to you first.
I went 54-18.
Okay, dokie. Sarah?
I don't know the seconds, but I said 56 minutes.
Okay. Dave?
1 hour and 10 minutes.
1 hour, 10 minutes for Dave. Okay. Kwaku?
Yeah, I went 28 minutes, so I'm definitely wrong.
Okay, I can reveal it is a point to Ross and Sarah. The match lasted, and Sarah, you were the closest. 56 minutes and 10 seconds.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
Do I only get 1 point for that?
1 point, I'm afraid.
Okay. Happy with that.
Before the
You see, if you had helped me out with the 2013 tag teams, I would have fought for more points for you. But in the meantime, live with it.
I'm happy
Anyone
with
like to know
that.
the Scotland score?
Go on.
It's 2 each.
Oh, okay.
That was the football break.
Okay.
Before departing
Going in
WWE in
terms of the
29...
time here, Daniel. We'll be back with you shortly.
So before departing WWE in 2019, Harper got drafted in that year's draft. Which roster was he drafted to? I will come to Ross on this one.
I went smack diddly down.
Smack diddly down for Ross. Kwaku.
I went for Smackdown. I don't know what Smack Diddly Down is, but it sounds pretty face.
Okay, so Ross went for Smack diddly down. Kwaku went for Smackdown.
Oh,
Huntley went for Smackdown as well. Sarah, your guess?
I said Smackdown.
Ladies and gentlemen, points all round. He went to Smackdown.
Yay!
See, the only reason I remember that is because of, I think it was either him or Cesaro, because they both get kind of drafted at the same time to SmackDown.
Yeah.
And like they were rhyming off, like, hold on, this person was picked before me, that person, like, you know, how does that make sense?
Yeah,
True that.
it's a bit of a strange one.
We'll rattle through the rest of these answers. The Exalted One arrived in AEW on March 18th, 2020. Who was the first person in SCU he attacked, Daniels or Kazarian? David.
Kazarian.
Sarah.
I said my boy Frankie Kazarian.
Kwaku.
Kazarian.
Ross.
I'm not saying Kazarian, I'm being contrarian, and I'm picking Daniels.
Points go to Ross. It was Daniels.
Mother of God.
And that's what you get for being different.
Uh,
I thought it was my
On-
boy Frankie.
On Being the Elite, Brody Lee would use a everyday item to knock out or hurt members of the Dark Order. What was this everyday item? Sarah.
It was a stack of papers.
It was indeed a stack of paper.
Oh, I used to hit Eva Luno over the head all the time. Alan Angels would always get it the worst, though. Alan, and he still gets it the worst, actually.
True that, yeah.
Yeah, stack of papers, boom, over the head. It's great.
The next question.
I did a frying pan.
Oh, crazy though. Where can you get that in an
I
office?
think that'd be a lot worse.
Yeah.
Alright.
God.
How
Our
dare
next
you put
question.
Eva Luno?
I put Stu, because I've never watched Being the Elite. So
Okay.
I put Stu.
He used to do it on Dynamite as well. I used to always hit them over the head with paper.
For some,
Right.
I don't know why, but I had a brain fart. At first, I thought it was a stapler in my head, and then I was like, no way. I do remember the Evil Uno bit.
I thought Stapler as well, and then I don't know why there was a voice in my head going, Shoo, pick Shoo.
Oh no, Shu at the moment is Sue Young's Susan character on
Oh,
Impact.
Ah,
She likes
okay.
to throw a shoe.
Shoo
Right.
Young.
On
Who
our
throws a
next
shoe?
question.
Honestly.
Next question is, how many matches did Brody Lee wrestle overall in AEW? Kwaku.
9.
9 for Kwaku. Dave.
6.
6 for Dave. Sarah.
I say 6.
Ross.
I've got a feeling I'm way over here. I put 17.
Wow.
The answer is 14.
Oh, you bastard.
What?
The closest.
He wrestled 14 matches.
Yeah, I'm definitely
No.
wrong. The next one then.
I was about to say,
Okay.
your win-loss records
So
are going to be
since-
hell
So since
I know
everyone
how many
will likely
losses he
have
had.
since everyone will likely have the incorrect answer, I will just give the answer just now. He wrestled 14 matches in which he won 11
Yeah.
and lost
of a
3.
bastard.
Damn.
Yeah, I
I
had
went
that
11
he
and
lost
6.
3 of them.
I said 7 and 2. Oh well.
5 and 1.
I knew that I couldn't remember one that he had lost, but I knew he had lost another one. But he lost to Moxley and he lost to Cody as well.
Oh, he lost to Moxley as well. He did, yeah.
I went
so
if
11
you
and
knew
6,
it's going
and I
nothing.
thought it was
Ah,
17. Bastard.
very
Yeah, I
close.
could.
Now, for the final question on this round, what was the
Daniel.
declaration that Tony Khan made regarding Brody Lee's son, -1? Dave, what was that you've got there?
TNT champion 444 live.
Minus the
Okay,
NWO
Mark,
reference.
Mark face.
The answer is indeed TNT champion for life.
Daniel,
Yes, Ross.
did I at least get a half point for getting 11 wins?
I'm afraid no half points on that.
No.
I had the right amount of losses, and I wasn't asking.
Okay, everyone add up your scores, and I will shout out for your name in a moment. Okay, Ross.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right and 4 wrong.
Okay, 6 points for Ross. Sarah?
I got 7 in total.
7 for Sarah. Dave?
4.
4 for Dave. And Kwaku?
I got 4.
4 for
Going Dark
Kwaku.
Order.
Okay, going into
My fearless
Dark Order
leader.
for life. Going into the last round.
Oh, I
I
thought
can
this was the
reveal.
last
Whoa!
round.
Oh, I thought that was the last round, yeah.
No,
Was all tense there?
You know?
no, we've got another one. We've got one more round. So,
Sorry to
At the
interrupt you
moment-
there, Daniel. It was Scotland 2, Austria 2, full-time score here at Hampden. Jan McGinn with a late equaliser for Scotland.
thank you very much. We will now crack on with the rest of the show. So, in
It's
third
like Chick
place.
Young's over there.
In third,
No.
in third place. In third place is David Hockney on 14. Tied on 15 is Ross and Sarah. Maintaining his lead at 16 is Kwaku.
Guys, right, this fire is really raging out of control. By the way,
That's
Ross,
a nice story, Kwaku.
it's going to spread to Lennox now if we don't stop
No.
right now. So we need to get this.
We didn't start the
Folks,
fire.
There is one last round that we are going to deal with, and this is a round who will test. It will test your wrestling knowledge.
Is it about
It
test?
will test.
Oh well, then
some-
that's me gone.
it will test. It will test how well you maybe remember some things when it comes to, knowing a lot about some things. So this next question, this next round is, you think you know it?
Nah.
Of course, I had to go for that. So in this round, it's a bit different to any other round. So I'm going to give you 30 seconds to write down as many names
Oh boy.
for a specific category that I'm going to give you. After the 30 seconds has passed, pens and paper down, and I will ask you, and I will go around each of you to get a name from this category.
I can't
If you
write that
give me an
fast.
incorrect name, then you're out.
Mm.
And I will actually remove you from the screen to make sure of that. Now, the first person who will go out gets no points.
Oh.
The second person to go out will get 5 points. The third person out will get 8 points. The winner, if they can name me another name, gets 10 points. Folks, you've heard how the points will work. Now let us see how you do with the topic. You will have 30 seconds from when I finish naming the category to name me as many competitors in the 2000 Royal Rumble match.
Oh,
What?
That's just Ross's
Get out of here.
territory.
Now, I'm not looking for them in any specific order.
Do we have to write it down or can we just say it?
You're best writing it down. That way you have at least some ready. Got another 15. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, people.
I'm in the middle of writing.
Oh,
Finish
mother
writing the
of
shit. Okay. So, no particular order that I need the names in. Just shout a name, and if they're in the match, we'll see how you get on. Okay, go in the same order as I go for collecting the points. We will start with Ross,
The Rock.
the winner of the match indeed. Sarah,
Christian.
entrant number
man.
4 in the match.
The man could do me no wrong.
David Hockney,
The Big Show.
the Big Show, entrant 26. Kwaku,
Kane.
entrant 28.
Oh, you pure left that slow.
Ross,
I'm gonna do this for my boy Gary Kernahan. Viscera.
Well, that's
Entrant
taking one
8.
away from you.
okay, Sarah,
Billy Gunn.
trying to see his name. Entrant 25, Billy Gunn. David,
X-Pac.
Entrant 30. Kwaku.
Oh, Mankind.
It's farewell, Kwaku.
Bye, Quaku.
0 points to Kwaku on that one there, I'm afraid. Okay, so the next person that goes out is getting 5 points. Okay? As long as you can give me a name. Alright, so we will go back to the start. So, Ross.
China.
Entrant 17. Sarah.
Steve Blackman.
Entrant 7.
I need to do Daniel Pride on that.
Dave.
Edge.
Entrant 13. Okay. Make sure I'm trying to remember names that have actually been named.
My
Okay.
glasses need cleaned.
Ross.
Anyways.
Rikishi.
Entrant 5. Sarah.
Al Snow.
Number 20.
Hey!
Dave.
Chris Jericho.
15.
Ooh.
Hardcore
Okay.
Holly.
Number 23. Sarah.
Scotty Too Hottie.
Number 6.
Yay!
Dave.
Booker T.
Ah!
It's-
Ross, let's do this!
That's 5 points for David Hockney there. Now, just to make sure. Right, I'm gonna have to be careful now because we are starting to dwindle on names here. Yep, back to you. If you can't give me a correct name, you will receive the same amount of points as Dave. If you can give me a correct name, you at least guarantee 8 points.
Right. The only member of Too Cool that's not been mentioned yet, Grandmaster 6.
Entrant number 2. Sarah.
No. Road Dog.
Entrant 19. Ross, back to you.
Test.
Entrant 10. Sarah.
Big Boss Man.
Number 9.
I'm just like,
Albert.
eh.
Prince Albert, number 22.
The Godfather.
Entrant 29.
Bradshaw.
27. Alright.
Bob Backlund.
I forgot about that one.
The surprise entrant of that one, Mr. Backlund, yes.
Yeah,
Number
because I was
14.
just like, I was watching that back going, what?
Mm.
But okay.
Yep.
Farouk.
18.
D'Lo Brown.
Oh, you bitch.
Entrant number 1.
I'm so sorry.
Okay. Ross, back to you.
Sorry, I've exhausted my list and I'm going to have to go. Gangrel.
Number 12.
Yes.
Ooh. British Bulldog.
Number 11.
I'm trying to remember who's not been said now.
Crash Holly.
16.
Yes.
Mosh.
Yep, the Madonna tits. Number 3.
Thrasher.
By my... What was that name again, Ross?
Sarah said Mosh, so I said Thrasher.
It's 8 points to Ross. Now, Sarah, if you can give me one more name, you come out of this with 10 points.
I can't remember if he's been said. Kane.
Kane has already been said, I'm afraid. It's 8 points to you as well.
I didn't know if you even said or not.
I bring everyone back into this.
Ah!
And there we go, folks.
Ah! Who said Kane?
Who did we miss out?
Names that you missed out. If I
just
kept
looking-
track correct, you missed out Val Venus.
Oh, Batsy.
I said Kane.
You
Quacker
said
said
Kane.
Kane, yeah.
I couldn't remember if someone had said Kane.
We
I
pretty much
said
cleared the
Farouk
field.
because I said Bradshaw, and I thought Sarah was going to bat it back to me with Farouk. And when
So
she
you-
didn't,
you
I was
press-
like, cool, Farouk.
You pretty much cleared the board with the exception of Val Venus.
Oh, so that was the one I had to have said. I wouldn't have thought of him, to be honest. So
Because I was,
Not many people would think of him
as
nowadays.
soon as I went out, I went to check like the Rumble, and I was looking, going, "Oh, who have I missed?"
Mm.
I did not
Okay.
even. I would not have thought of Val Venus.
All right, so I can reveal that currently we have a tie.
Wow.
In last place on 16 points is the MVEP Quackeraji.
Yes! My calling has arrived. I'll be honest with you, I didn't like the fact that I was in first place. Now that I'm not in first place, the fire in Lindsay has gone out, so we're all safe now. Thank you.
Okay.
Namaste.
In second place on 19 is David Hockney.
Yep.
Tied first place on 23, however, is Ross and Sarah.
Ooh.
So we are going to require a tiebreaker situation on this one.
I don't wanna.
Now, tell you what, I'm going to just think of a question just now,
Oh.
and I just want you both to write down the correct answer for this. We all are aware that Triple H is a 14-time world champion, but I want to know how many world heavyweight championship reigns did he have?
Is that the big gold belt?
Big gold belt.
No. Oh shit. Is it? Oh shit.
Oh, this is good.
Oh it. It.
Okay, that's
The big
Sarah's
gold.
answer. Okay, right.
Oh, fuck, I've ripped the paper.
Ross, do you have an answer,
I've got
Ross?
it here.
Okay,
I've got mine.
now, Ross, what is your answer? 5. Sarah?
I said 4.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, I can reveal that the winner and new Quiz Showdown champion is Ross McLeod.
Hey, well done.
Yes. See if I'd went into it and came second or third, I'd have been fine. Or see if we went into the final round and it was like, you need 40 points to win here, Ross. See when it gets to the last round and it's 1 point, you're like, right, I'm here now.
Ross McLeod, the winner of Quiz Showdown 9, the new Quiz Showdown champion.
That makes him another 2-time champion.
Does indeed, yes. And
I'm
Ross,
not even mad that I lost, because at least
But
it
we're all
wasn't
winners
Dave.
in life. But more importantly,
wasn't
I won
Dave.
here and you
No.
didn't.
It
Now,
wasn't
to be honest,
Dave.
Sarah is going to have some extra glee because next month, Ross, you will return to defend that crown
I will
against the
indeed.
man
I will
who was
do
not
that,
here.
Angelica.
Against the man who was not here today, Ryan Gallagher, and whoever else joins our panel for that episode. But since it is going to be her show, Sarah, please tell us some about your quiz.
Well, Ross had already actually said that he was going to be on my show regardless, because we all know that I have crazy ideas in my head. But the title of Quiz Showdown 10 is going to be Paper, Snow, a Ghost. And I'm steering away from wrestling overall, okay? And because it's Quiz Showdown 10, it's going to be film, media, pop culture, and Disney. There's a very special Disney part that's going to be in it, which I'm pretty sure you'll all be excited to see. As well as, I have been going around and I was asking the guys very nicely to fill in a survey for me. Some of
I
them
did
did.
not take it seriously at all.
Some of them took it seriously. Some of them did not. I need to find it because I lost the survey. But that's going to be basically based on the game show that Ross made up in Friends. So I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing that.
I'm looking
I
very
very
much to
much
hearing
am.
what happens when we run through this quiz at some point in the meantime. But folks, that has been us. That has been Quiz Showdown 9. What DIVOC was that all about? And indeed, you probably were asking that about this particular episode. Like, there were several points where it could have gone either way, but here we are. Ross McLeod is once again Quiz Showdown champion, and he walks into Quiz Showdown 10, paper, snow, a ghost, to defend the championship. Sarah Grieve will be hosting that one. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here with us for this episode. Thank you for giving us your love and support on Quiz Showdown, and we will see you again next month for Quiz Showdown 10. Catch you all later.